What is up, guys? This is your boy Vishu from SavageCamp, and this is going to be another practice program on Divisors. So in this program, we are going to take a number from the user, and we don't know what the number's divisor is, which means that it is completely divisible by that number. So we are going to find it out. So for example, 13 is a divisor of 26. So if the user puts 26, 13 is one of its divisor. So what we have to do is create a list and go over that list and try to find all the divisors in the list. And it would be more clear once we write that. But for example, you put 26, then we will go from 2 to 26 because every number is divisible by itself and 1. So we will start with 2, and from 2 until 26 we will go through each of these numbers and find out all the numbers that 26 is completely divisible by. Now example, we will pick up suppose 10. So this is something that the user is going to put. So let's actually start with the program. Int of input, enter a number. So this is going to be target, and over here I will create a list. Now there are various ways to create the list, but this is another list comprehension because we have been doing that like we did in the last video. We are going to do another list comprehension, which would be list 1 is equal to list of range 2 to target plus 1, because we also have to include the target because it is also divisible by itself. So we will keep that. If the user puts 10, we have to also calculate 10, and when we use range, then it goes up until 10. So it does not touch 10, it comes to 9. So we have to do a plus 1 to include the target. Now we have this list. Let's print it out. And this is asking for a number. I will put 10 and it will show 2 to 10, and it just generated it from the range. So we don't have to like create a for loop and then add each of these elements in the list. All of that can be done in a line. So if you actually want to write a list, you can also do it like let me put list 2 is equal to x for x in range 2 to target plus 1. This is also going to give you the same list but in a longer way. And if I do 10, you will see the same list twice. So we are going to go with the easy one. Once we have this, we need to go over the list. So for number in list 1, let's print out the numbers and remove the list 1. Run this. Let's do 10, and you will see it print 10 2 to 10. Now we need to find if this number can fully divide the target. So to find out if a number can fully divide the other number, we have to use the modulus operator, and we have used this numerous times. So if target mod number, if we divide the number and the result is 0, then it is fully divisible. Now if it is fully divisible, we need to create a list. I think that's what it said. It said create a program that asks the user and then prints out a list of all the divisors. So we need to create a list. We don't just have to print it out. So I will say answer is going to be a blank list, and answer dot append number, and at the end print f target is fully divisible by answer. Actually, let me print this out in the next line. So I will do a /n to go to the next line. And if I run this, you will see 10 is fully divisible by 2, 5 and 10. Let's go for a bigger number like 30. It is fully divisible by 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15 and 30. Let's go for even bigger number like 90 and you will see all its divisors. So I think we got everything right. And if you're feeling adventurous and you want to write a list with list comprehension and you want to avoid these 4 lines of code, you can compress this in 1 line. And the way you do that is you say answer is equal to, now what are we going to append to the list? It would be number, but number from where? Number for number in list 1. So number for number in list 1 will give you all the numbers in list 1, but we don't want all the numbers. What we want is numbers that can completely divide our target. So number for number in list 1, if target mod number is equal to 0. So for number in list 1, if target mod number is equal to 0, then it will take the number. And let me remove all of this. In 4 lines of code, you can find all the divisors of a number. And if you want to get more tricky, you can convert this here and it would be like 3 lines. So let me run this with 90 and you will see the whole program run again in 3 lines. That is the beauty of Python. And that is it for this video, guys. And I will see you guys in the next one.